Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Toronto Blue Jays and the Arizona Diamondbacks.
Let's go.
Man at first, and now it's Gavin Lux.
The left fielder, Gavin Lux.
Kicks and deals. Grounded to third. Could be two. Off balance feed. There's one. Over to first. Safe.
Batting first, the right fielder, Jordan.
Top of the second. Standing in is the power hitting second baseman, Justin Johnson. And here it comes. Foul ball there. Gallen, a former All-Star, 29 years old, and he was a third-round pick back in 2016. This one blasted the other way, down the line, and it's a foul ball.
Well, pitcher's probably thinking he's a little late on that pitch, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to speed him up, not give him something off speed that he can handle.
Drifts towards it. Hauls it in for the out. So two down. Here's the catcher, Gabriel Moreno. Two outs. On the ground right side. Fires over to Guerrero. That's the third out. Inning over. One left for Arizona. We'll move to the third with no score.
Now batting, second baseman, Justin Johnson.
Ripped to short. Gathers and throws to first. Two down.
Fastball groove right there.
Next is the designated hitter, Jordan Lawler. One down, base is empty. On the ground right side. Throws to first in time.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
New inning getting started. Now it's the second baseman, Justin Johnson. Gallen back to work. Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Around first and hustling for second. In there safely.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Danny Jansen to hit here.
You have to be careful throwing him breaking pitches, even in an 0-0 count. He loves going after the off-speed stuff, and he's really good at hitting it.
And the right-hander deals. Hot shot to third. Throws to first. That's the first out, the top of the seventh. One out, runner at second. Dalton Varsho digs in now.
Varsho.
Hey, have her up like you can. Here you go.
One-run game, one out, one on. That to right. Carroll moves towards it. Out number two.
Maybe caught that one off the end just a little bit. Couldn't quite barrel it up enough to really drive it.
Colson Montgomery next up for the Blue Jays. Runner at second, two down. Here in game one of this three-game set. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. He swung over top of the curveball. Blue Jays held in check, but they lead it 1-0. And now it's Christian Walker.
And things could change quickly here with one swing. If you're a base runner, you've got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
On the ground to second, might be two. There's one. Plenty of time at first. That's a double play.
Sometimes double plays get turned so quickly that you don't really get to appreciate all of the finer details and how these guys execute them. Right there, really nice footwork, and a good feed to second was the key.
So 2 down. Justin Johnson next up for the Blue Jays. 1 for 3. Ripped on a line to center. Jones makes the catch, and that'll do it.
It has become increasingly difficult to throw a complete game shutout because of all of the offensive prowess that these hitters are showing around the league today. But he had total command of this game, and he saw it all the way through to the end. Nice win.
Fans, our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Blue Jays, 1 run, 4 hits, no errors. They left 5 runners on base. For the Diamondbacks, no runs, 5 hits, no errors. They left 5 runners on base.
Justin Johnson, the next to hit.
The second baseman, Justin Johnson.
On its way to the corner. And that is a foul ball. Here comes the 0-1. That one ripped. Thomas going back on this one. That one hops against the fence. And the Jays score first. It's 1-0. Throw is high and over his head.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. A lot of times in today's game, right fielders are able to get to a ball that stays in like that, but he hit that one pretty well. And if he hits it just a little bit different on the barrel, it's out of here easily. But there's nothing wrong with the extra bases right there.
Vladimir Guerrero Jr. now. Johnson at second with 2 down. Hard hit left side. Whips it across, and Guerrero is set down. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. A run on 2 hits, and they leave 1. Bottom half of inning number 1 coming up. It's the Blue Jays 1 and the D-backs coming up. An outstanding hitter in Ketel Marte. Obviously a guy who makes good contact, hits for average, but one of the things in today's game, the value in the fact that he hits both righties and lefties. They're so reliant on the matchups nowadays, Chris, and it's huge when you don't have to sit a guy or platoon him.
When you can hit, both sides in terms of pitchers' arms, you're a guy that it's hard to take out of the lineup, and I think it's very important today when everything is under the microscope.
And base hit, and that extends the inning.
Up next to the Blue Jays, the second baseman, Justin Johnson.
Clobber to right field, way back, gone. He sends one out the opposite way. His 61st home run of the season, and they add to their lead. It's 3-0.
He's really seeing the ball well lately. Good things are going to happen when you're locked in like this. Elevated fastballs, especially away, are like putting the ball on a tee. Hitters do a lot of cage work. They're comfortable hitting off the tees, and he was comfortable right there hitting that ball opposite field for a home run.
Alec Thomas now.
The right fielder, number 5, Alec Thomas.
And he grounds one to the right side. Johnson sends it to first, and there are 2 outs.
The left fielder, number 9, Gavin Lux.
And next will be the cleanup hitter, Justin Johnson. His 2-run homer back into third was an important swing of the bat in this one.
Yeah, there's no doubt he helped set the tone fairly early, and certainly part of the reason why they've got the lead right now.
And a pitch. Warning track, wall, and you can touch them all, baseball man. A gigantic blast. His 62nd home run of the season, and they tack one on the board. It's 4-0. Singy, he's been red hot.
Yeah, another big swing of the bat for him. Man, he is really seeing the ball well in this one. Welcome to the game. First pitch out of the bullpen, a tough one. And you know he's just trying to get one in there for a strike. And on the other side, as a hitter, it's a great time to be aggressive and let it fly. It's not what they were looking for when they turned to him, but now he's got to find a way to reset.
Alec Thomas stands in now for the Diamondbacks.
Well, the way these two teams have battled in this game, you know you need more. Got to continue to add runs if you're going to get out of here with a win.
The big 6 spot already on the board this inning here in the second game of the series. Ripped on the ground to second. Fires over to Guerrero. Ends the inning after they racked up a bunch of runs. So in the end, 10 come to the plate. 6 of them come around to score. We're through 6 full. It's the Diamondbacks 6, the Jays 4. And the batter now, Justin Johnson, looking for his 3rd home run of the game.
Yeah, he blasted his 2nd of the game in the 6th inning. This guy looks like he's playing on beginner mode in this one.
Beginner mode is where it's at, Chris. And a pitch. In the air, right field. And there's one away.
Woo, he was all over that first pitch fastball. Just barely missed it. Man, this guy was...
And we're back, ready to go for the last half of the inning. Down the third baseman, Edmundo Sosa. It's interesting, he plays kind of a power spot defensively, but runs pretty well. So when you're looking at that position, you're not expecting someone that has maybe above average speed, but he does.
And I think that skill set really upgrades the position, because when you have that kind of speed, it makes the whole team that much better.
On the ground, right side, Johnson. On to first. One gone to the bottom of the 8th.
Up next for the Diamondbacks, the catcher, Gabriel.
1 out, base is empty. Now at the plate, Gabriel Moreno. He is at the top of the game in terms of defense at the catching spot.
It's so impressive because these guys have to do so much study and preparation for their pitchers, for opposing hitters, and really their #1 job is to guide that staff through a ball game. And so when you also can turn it up offensively and be a force there, that is a win-win, every manager's dream.
Throws to first in time.
The batter, number 10, designated hitter, Jordan.
I'd say you're lying if you say you don't feel a 5-game losing streak. This W definitely helps them relax a little bit and take some of the pressure off from it going to a 6, 7, or even an 8-game losing streak.
The final line score for our ball game this afternoon for the victorious Diamondbacks. 6 runs on 13 hits. 1 error, they left 6 runners on base. For the Blue Jays, 4 runs on 8 hits. No errors, they left 9 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 10 minutes. Our paid attendance this afternoon, 48,686. The Diamondbacks thank you for joining us here.
Now here is Justin Johnson.
Second baseman, Justin Johnson.
Hey, drive that pitch, huh? Here you go.
In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Brings it in for the 3rd out.
Up next for the Blue Jays.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine.
That one is absolutely belted. And no one can get there. 1 runs in. Now the throw comes in. Runner holds it 3rd.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
One time.
Singy, he's a guy that covers both sides of the plate about as well as anyone in the sport. How difficult is that to do?
Well, just look at the back of my bubblegum card. You'll see how hard it is.
Left field, on his way over. No trouble here, puts it away for the out. And there's 1 away.
Now back, the catcher,
So 2 in scoring position with 1 out. So up next for Toronto, Alejandro Kirk.
All right, one more time. Right
Line drive, that's a base hit. 1 runs in, throw, and it gets away.
Well, he was a little off balance. He got the front foot down, but was so great at keeping the hands back and allowed him still to get good wood to this baseball. Big one there as he drives in a couple of runs.
Ketel Marte up to the plate.
In the grand scheme of things, this at-bat might not feel important because it's early, but it could create a domino effect for things to come. Control what you can here and have a strong at-bat. Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
To short, could be 2. 1 at second. And that's 2.
These boys were ready to make a play with the bases loaded. Excellent job of execution there. You turn the double play, and the inning is over.
the batter, the second baseman, Justin Johnson.
Ripped into right center. And that should be extra bases. Bichette rounds second on his way to third. Coming home. Safe. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed, and everybody is a step or two behind. The way that he squared up that baseball tells me that he is seeing it like a beach ball.
Man at second with one away. And now for the Jays, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. One run across in the frame so far here in the rubber match of this 3-game series. Hard hit to third. And Guerrero is set down. Man at second here with 2 away. And here's the catcher, Alejandro Kirk. Ball to strike. That one missed.
Clearly, he hasn't had it in this game, and looks like sooner than later, they're going to have to go to the bullpen.
Runner at second, 2 down. Here in the 3rd and final game of the series. And there's a ball.
Well, he's so great about hitting the ball the other way. He gets those arms extended. So right there, just trying to straighten him up a little bit so he doesn't have as much outside plate coverage.
And he walked him.
Oh, do you think you could draw a walk in the bigs if we gave you enough at-bats?
Oh, that's a good question. I think that if they gave the pitcher a false scouting report on me, yes, I think I could draw a walk. 2 on, 2 outs. Lifted in the air, right field. Carroll moving under it. Makes the play, and it's out number 3. 2 men left stranded, but they do push across 1. To the bottom of inning number 4 now. It's the Blue Jays 6 and the Diamondbacks 2. First and second, 1 out. And the batter now, Christian Walker.
He's dealing with a great 2-strike hitter right here. The strikeout is not automatic.
Lux on second. Marte at first. 1 gone. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Around third. Fires it to the plate. The tag, and he's in there.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Pretty tough for the infielders to do anything with that one. He pulled it hard into the outfield, and even when you keep it on the ground, it feels great when you hit a missile like that.
Justin Johnson next up for the Blue Jays. This guy with light tower power. On a line out towards center. Jones puts it away, and there's 2 away.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it, but in your mind, you have to convince yourself.
And now it's Gavin Lux. He's someone that you might not describe as having elite level speed, but he can absolutely move, and it is a factor in his game.
But this guy's definitely a plus runner, but what I love about him is that he goes all out every single time, never takes a break. It's guys like that, even though they don't have the elite speed, the fact that they're consistent with it, they make moves on the base paths.
The pitch. Double play ball to second. Johnson throws to first in time. 1 away, bottom of the 6th.
Boog, that's a good at-bat simply because they found a way to move both runners up a base. Now they're in a really good spot with 2 runners.
So 2 down. Now the Toronto 4-hole hitter, Justin Johnson. Swing, and that ball's smashed on a line. Makes the grab on the run. And that'll do it. Down in order go the Blue Jays. And this remains an 8-all tie. Ready for the bottom of the 8th. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Geraldo Perdomo.
Well, both sides equally as strong. So not a good time to try to turn him around with a relief pitcher and put him on the other side of the plate.
The pitch. Right side, hard hit. Tosses to first. 1 up, 1 down.
If you want to be a great defense, you have to deliver consistently. It doesn't matter how many highlight reel plays you make if you can't execute the small stuff, just like we saw.
Gavin Lux stands in now for the Diamondbacks.
Trying to keep good speed off the bases.
One down.
Hammered down the line. Should be extra bases. And that's going to get into the corner. And he's into second base with 1 away as the go-ahead run.
He was all over that one. That's a good sound coming off the bat. This is why they turn to him to close out games. He's so reliable in these spots, and he just proved it for the 35th time this season. Nice job getting it done out of the pen.